Hello, this is Rob Decker, and today we are going to concentrate on decontamination of a cushion of a piece of furniture. This is not always, people just don't know what to do, and they'll usually wind up throwing it away, but you don't have to. There is a way that we can make this usable again. All we have to do is get the urine and the urine residues, the salt, out of there. So this is what we're going to do. Okay, this is a cushion, and as you can see, it's got urine on it. It's terribly soiled, just all around nasty. And if we look real close, we can see that that's down-filled. That's not, those are feathers. And I could show you right here, feathers. So we have to understand that and understand how that soaks up the urine and how we're going to correct it. One of the ways that we correct it, of course, salt is water soluble. So we're going to run a lot of water through this thing. And this is the way this little grated kind of pallet thing is what we use typically. We're going to set it on top of there and just drown it with water for quite a little while until we can be sure that we've gotten a lot of the salt residue flushed out of this thing. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the piece upside down, referring to the amount of, the urine was introduced mostly. Now there's some, of course, there on the side, but mostly it's on this back side. So I always want to flush it that way, and I don't want to cross-contaminate. So I make sure that I'm putting water through the part that doesn't have urine before I put it through the part that does have urine. So, and then this, the reason that we do this is that salt is very attractive to water. So if we flush this good with water, it is going to remove that salt residue. Now, of course, we have to break the surface tension before it'll start soaking in. Okay, what we're seeing here now is flushing. We are using copious amounts of cool, clear, clean water and a vacuum source. What happens is that the water penetrates the piece and then it's immediately removed along with anything that it is carrying. So you must understand that when salt is your problem, water is most of your answer because salt is water soluble. So we want to flush this, we want to get the urine deposits out, but we also want to concentrate on the products that the homeowner used, the cleaning or spotting products, to try to remove this before they called the professional. So that's very important. That's why you see all these suds coming up in this video, because of that very fact right there. So those need to be flushed out. You do not want to dump chemical on top of chemicals that they've already used. So you don't just start out soaking this thing for the urine, because you will have unintended chemical reactions, and you do not want that. So first rule of odor control is to remove the source, and that's what you're seeing here. The source of the odor is salt. So when salt is your problem, typically water is your answer, or most of the answer. So this is the initial portion of the urine removal process in textiles, and this is very important. It's one of the most important steps along the way. So we will continue with another video on how to soak this piece and get everything completely back to normal, where there is zero urine odor when we bring this piece back to the client.